Is this thing on? Is this thing on? You're now in here with the one and only Uncle Ism, straight from the Bay Area, straight out the Bay Area, ocean, dipped, baptized in this game. Just want to give a salute to all of the players that pulled up last night, really appreciate it. And we're going to keep this thing going. Tonight we got DJ Vlad. They say he a culture vulture. Did he steal the culture? Did you let him steal the culture? Do you own your culture? Hey, he found a lane. And he exploited it. In this society, it's called capitalism. You must have to capitalize on someone. I know it sounds harsh, but it's called capitalism. Capital. So Boosie, man, they saying Vlad is a culture vulture. Boosie doing his own thing, but he might not be handling his business the proper way. Come on, Boosie. You're supposed to know better. Sometimes you got to know when to shut up. Seems like the guys that do a bunch of talking, it always come back on them later. Let's go.
This is why Boosie need Vlad. Because why the would you explain a Bill Cosby scene and really go in details when you just had a female accusing you?
Now, this the Game Spitter. I like his content. Y'all go subscribe to the Game Spitter, man. Go ahead, let's go.
Are the same thing.
One scene in there that might get a lot, will get a lot. I got like a rape scene in there. Boosie, you got a rape scene? Hold on, let me explain it. Before I fuck up. It's not really a rape scene. It's like my best friend, my wife. And so I'm gonna go put something in his wife drink, his fiance drink, and she gonna pass out, and I'm gonna I'm gonna have sexy lingerie. I'm gonna put her lingerie on her, kiss on her body soft, but she gonna be out. But it's like sexual, like I wouldn't call it. It's not aggravated.
Come on, Bootsy, what you doing, player? Vlad would have cut this out your scene. Sometimes you got to know when to shut up. Sometimes we think it's better. The grass is greener on the other side. But I hope the best for this player. But now they saying you always talking about Gucci Man ratting. Now you a rat, man. I can't believe none of you rappers, man. Let go.
I wouldn't call it aggravated. I would call it...
what you call it then, player?
A sexual misdemeanor.
Oh, man, come on.
Something like that. A sexual misdemeanor.
A sexual misdemeanor.
Yeah. Because it's not that kind of... It's like...
What?
Lotioning her body, putting her stuff on. So I wouldn't call it it's like a sexual misdemeanor.
Yo, they said Vlad would have cut this out, man. Yo, they said Vlad would have cut this bro. Nah, this clip is diabolical already, bro.
And then how you explained it, like you done it before. You explained it like you had R. Kelly playing in the background.
Come on, Boosie. You supposed to be sharper than this, man. You supposed to be moving faster than Vlad. You supposed to be moving 2 times when he moving 1 time. Like, man, I'm gonna do my own thing. I don't need you. I can get my own thing going. Okay, but why would you put yourself in this position? Then if you're in a movie, now you spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. What are you doing, Bootsy? You going out sad, nephew. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Same thing.
One scene in there that might get a lot, well, will get a lot. I got like a rape scene in there.
Boosie, you got a rape scene?
Spoiler alert.
Hold on, let me explain it.
Uh-huh.
Before I fuck up.
Let you explain, huh?
It's not really a rape scene. It's like my best friend, my wife, and so I'm gonna go put something in
bro.
his wife drink.
What is y'all talking about? Nephew, you going out sad. They say you going out like Bill Cosby, man. We gotta be shopping in this, nephew. Where's your publicist? Where's your talent scout, your agent, your assistant? And this picture right here. They got Curry, and this ain't funny, man. Y'all play too much, man. This is disrespectful and diabolical all at the same damn time. Come on, Boosie, boo.
With his fiance
Come on,
drink.
player.
And she gonna pass out, and I'm
Oh, no.
what to say?
Mm.
I'm gonna have sexy lingerie. I'm gonna put her lingerie on her. You know, kiss on her body, soft. You know, but she gonna be out.
Oh, man.
But it's like sexual. Like I wouldn't call it. It's not aggravated.
What?
I wouldn't call it aggravated. I would call it
Uh.
a sexual misdemeanor. Something like that. A sexual misdemeanor.
A sexual misdemeanor.
Yeah, because it's not that kind of. It's like a, you know, lotion in her body, putting her stuff on.
What made you want to do this part, man? Why you couldn't say, no, I ain't gonna do that, Mr. Louisiana? A lot of people be setting you up, man. It's an evil world. A lot of things be going on behind the scenes, back door. You're messing with DJ Vlad. You know, maybe he used to be out here in the Bay Area, but he found him a lane. His interview style has made him millions. Some people say he coach your Vulture. Some people say he the feds. A lot of you guys like to tell on yourself. You do it in your rap songs. You snitch on yourself. This is the era of self-snitching. It's crazy out here. And y'all let Vlad make the millions. Y'all let Adam 22 make the millions. You fools.
DJ Vlad and Boosie kind of had a public falling out. I won't say a public falling out, but some level of a disagreement. Boosie was getting $25,000 per episode or appearance, and he was looking for a little bit more. And what DJ Vlad was pretty much saying is that, look, when you come on, I make about $35,000.
Now we got the good brother O'Shea Duke Jackson. Y'all go subscribe to his channel, man. Check him out. He be having some good content. Y'all know he got some of the better videos on YouTube. O'Shea Duke Jackson. Fair use. Let's continue.
So the profit that I have is about $10,000. Then I gotta bring you here, fly you in, put you into a hotel, all of those things. So it's kind of a wash. Now, if I pay you more than that, then I'm losing money. But that fell through. Boosie brought that out to the public. DJ Vlad didn't bring it out to the public, but Vlad confirmed it. Now, the problem with DJ Vlad at least admitting to the public that Boosie was making that much going on Vlad TV is that other people started to be concerned about the amount of money that they were making. And one of these people was Aries Spears, all right? Aries Spears heard about the amount, reached out to DJ Vlad.
Aries Spears is a pocket watcher.
Money, okay? And
Aries Spears is a pocket watcher and a sucker ducker.
Instead of me telling you what happened, let's let Vlad tell you what happened.
So the $25,000 thing comes out. I'm out with my kids, right? We're doing like an escape room, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
Right? I'm out with my twins. We're doing an escape room, and I'm enjoying my time with my kids. So then I get these text messages from Aries. yo, Boosie's getting 25,000. We need to renegotiate. And look at these comments. Look at these YouTube comments. I only watch Vlad TV when Aries on.
We don't base.
Aries needs a raise. Aries is my favorite guest.
We don't base pay on YouTube comments, Aries Spears.
Yes, he's the only one I watched. And I said, well, first of all, you just got raised up. You get nowhere near the views of Boosie. Nowhere near the views. Like, Boosie's just a way bigger figure. Have a conversation based on YouTube comments. He's like, yo, you're not going to convince me what I'm worth. Look at these people. They say they come only for me, and you need to up my salary.
Oh, it's like a hostile takeover, huh?
And if you don't, then maybe we're done.
Oh, wow. Playing like that.
I said, listen, I'm out with my kids, right? I don't have access to my laptop, to the numbers or whatever else. So I said, all right, I come home. So I get home and I said, yo, now I'm home. Let's have a conversation about the numbers.
Let's have a
Cool, let's do
conversation.
it. I said, cool. What time works for you?
Aries Spears has always been a arrogant, pompous kind of guy. Never really got his way in Hollywood. And so, he got to take it out on somebody. But, I think the brother is a funny comedian. But I just think he never reached his full potential. And now he booming a little bit with Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to, have a little wiggle room with somebody you making money with. Because I am be now. And now you about to get now. Soccer dog.
At 5 o'clock. Bet. I change around my schedule. I clear my schedule out. And I'm like, okay, me and Aries are going to have a business conversation at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock rolls around. He doesn't respond. I said, all right, cool. Next morning, maybe around, 10:30, 11 o'clock, I hit him up again. I said, do you still want to have this conversation? You know what he said?
What?
Yeah, at some point. I looked at my
Straight disrespect.
phone and I said, I am done with this forever. Gary.
See? Aries, you burn a lot of bridges, player. Aries, you burn a lot of bridges. Like I say, talented comedian. He's really good at roasting, picking people out the audience. You out with your girlfriend, he can just, roast you. He's a professional comedian. He's a professional troll. We had a show not too long ago, The Art of Trolling.
Spears.
So this text message that you see that was sent on the 19th or the 20th, Aries Spears was like, yeah, at some point. Now, Aries Spears did not bring this out publicly, which is, different. Like Boosie brought his situation with Vlad out publicly. Now Vlad is bringing his situation out publicly with Aries Spears. Now, Aries Spears would respond to this in a way that only Aries Spears could.
Apparently, Vlad decided to do an interview where he's taking shots at me and throwing me under the bus. And let me just say for the record, Vlad, you are a coward, a narcissist.
Uh-oh. So this is definitely going to sour the relationship. This is definitely the end of Aries Spears and Vlad. I'm not sure if Bootsy going to come back. But doing content is definitely harder than a lot of people think from watching in the audience. Doing content is something that you have to do for your 10,000 hours so you can master it. Finding you a formula, finding you a shtick, a style, and then, doing it over and over and over and becoming, good and repetitive and mastery of something that you do, good to great. And finding your audience that like your style, then you can tweak it along the way. And then we have, different entertainers and stars, and they say, hey, I want to do my own. It's not as easy as you think. But I hear some people say Bootsy making money with his Patreon, but he needs to come out every month. Yeah, you definitely have to be consistent with your content. It's not as easy as you think. So a few thousand here, a few thousand there, you know, things go up, things go down. You have to be able to, as my father say, bend and bow like the willow tree, not like the oak tree, and be so stern, then you crack, fall over. You got to be able to flow with the wind because, you know, life has its ups and downs. You know what I mean? It's mountain highs and valley lows. You understand me? It's like the stock market. It's going to take a dip, but it's going to come back up. You got to stay down. So a lot of people falling out with Vlad. Is he a culture vulture? Some say he's a narcissist. A lot of people he interviews narcissists, have an ego. Some people say you can't be successful if you don't have an ego.
And a hypocrite. Because I didn't even really watch the whole video because what turned...
That's a lie. You watched the whole video. Stop with the cabbage. Aries.
Turned me off immediately was he started out by saying, "We not friends." You said to me in my face on multiple occasions that we are friends. But now all of a sudden, because I asked you for a bump in pay and that off, we're not friends. So which is it? Tell the truth. And let me give y'all a little bit of backstory. So basically I called.
He said he bumped you up in pay, Aries. He say a lot of your newfound success is because of the DJ Vlad interviews. I can see some validity in that. Some volition. Vlad is all over the world. So sometimes when you're doing content, the exposure is just as good as, you know, the money you make on the content. Say if you were getting paid $5 grand, $4 grand. Now Vlad done put your business out there. You said you was making 10. He said he was giving you 4. But maybe you was coming on every few weeks. He said it was close. So I could see where Vlad was coming from. Said you was up the street, around the corner. I could get some interviews out of you right quick. Make a few dollars. You can make a few dollars off me. So sometimes y'all tripping on $1 grand, but now nobody's making no money. You know, as I live life, you look at things and, you know, you don't want to just take a sour deal. But you don't want to be so stern where you can't, you know, say, hey, man, we still can make money together. You know, over $1 bump in your pay, $3 in pay. Okay, I make $3 more over here per hour, but I don't feel comfortable. I make $5 more per hour, but it just don't feel right where I was at before, making $5 less, but it was comfortable. You know, it was smooth. And when you get a good thing going, Vlad and Ari Spears had a good thing going for 10, 15, 20 interviews. So maybe you let Vlad win on a few interviews, whatever. Sometimes, nephew, you got to keep the ball rolling. Same way it could be in a relationship. Sometimes as men, we think it's just going to go our way all the time. And most of the time it do, if you that kind of man. Sometimes you got to be ready to bend and bow like the willow tree. I don't mean you're a sucker. But you got to be, you know, not so stern all the time. You discipline your children, but sometimes you got to let a few things roll. Then when you do lay your foot down, you say, hey, I done let you do too much. Now you got to sit on down. I got to tap you. So you let DJ Vlad win a few times, Aries. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was giving you 4 bands. You let him give you 3,500, 3 bands a few times. The money get to going back up. Then you could say, man, bump me up to 5. Come on, man. Y'all got to be more player, man. Y'all just so stern out here.
Vlad and said, look, I feel like I want a little bit of bump in pay because I know my value. You once had Lord Jamar, Godfrey, Tony Yayo, Boosie, and me, all of which many times people said were your best guests. Who's the only one left? Me. Godfrey left, Jamar left, Yayo.
Well, he say Lord Jamar is still around in the cut. A lot of people got on Lord Jamar. He called Vlad a culture vulture, but he changed his mind and went back and made money. So a lot of y'all probably gonna go back and make money with old Vlad.
Left, and Boosie left.
And Boosie tried to do his own thing. Say it's not going so good. He might be back too. Y'all need y'all white massa.
I'm the last one standing. And when people go, yo, I watched the show because of you. Yo, I subscribe to his channel. The moment your interview's over, I unsubscribe. There's value in that. So you're mad at me because I'm recognizing my worth?
And a lot of you comedians, a lot of people that don't do YouTube, you really don't understand YouTube. Just like Corey Holcomb. Corey be like, what is that? Is that a membership or is this? And I like Corey, but he don't really understand YouTube. There's a difference with understanding YouTube. What's up with you, DJ? Salute to you. Yeah, man, it's a different thing doing YouTube. It's not as easy as you people think. Oh, Wish Doctor, I would ask you to come on up, man, but you laying in the cut, man. I understand. It's your day off, man, so I ain't gonna bother a brother on his day off. But if you got time, let me know. We can chop it up on this here, just me and you dig? But yeah, these guys, man, I think y'all don't understand, man. Sometimes you're so stern, then you what they say, you spite your nose to cut off your face. You jump out the frying pan straight into the fire. Who else you getting money with? It's just like the prices of whatever you're doing. When you buying work or you buying merchandise, hey, man, I need a little more. When you buying gas, hey, man, I used to get the gas from you, man, for $3 a gallon, man, and I could make me a $1.50. I could charge $4.50. Hey, man, well, I'm getting more for the gas, man. Stuff going on in the war. Okay, well, hey, man, maybe you only can make 75 cents a gallon now. No, I don't want no gas, but you a gas station. Aries, I don't want no interview, but you been making money and going on European tours messing with Vlad. I ain't saying you got to kiss his behind, but it seemed to be working for you, man. What's wrong with us as black people? Man, always keep the money flowing, nephew. Keep the money flowing, man.
And I told you I wanted to be fair. I wasn't even saying pay me what you pay Boosie, because I get it. From a numbers business standpoint, I get it. I'm just asking you to be a little bit fair. And now here's the thing. Again, you're a liar, you're a coward, and you're a hypocrite. Because what you do is you want to be seen so badly instead of just doing what you do best, which is stay behind the camera. 2 times you asked to come to my shows. One, I forget where it was in LA. I think it was Oxnard or Brea or whatever. And then the other one at the Nova Theater. Both times I gave you free tickets. And you said to me both times, yo, shout me out, shout me out. Why is that? Because it's so important for you to have the attention on yourself. And I didn't shout you out because I knew that. That was my moment. That was my time. When I'm on your show, it's both our times. So there's that.
Okay, so there are a few things about this, in my honest opinion, that are a little bit concerning, all right? And I'm not trying to take sides. I mean, I don't really have a reason to care for Vlad. But I am concerned, though. He says, Vlad, you are a liar, okay? And the rest of it. So if DJ Vlad is a liar, then where is the proof that you're presenting that he is lying? Now, DJ Vlad presented this text message evidence of, hey, him saying ready, still want to do the call. You're saying, yeah, at some point. You're not denying that this is the proof that Vlad put out here. So then my question is, where is your proof? If he's lying.
I'm not in Hollywood circles, but a lot of people say, oh, Ari Spears, does bad business. He was on Corey Holcomb. He fell out with Corey Holcomb. But who's to say? Corey Holcomb falls out with a lot of people. But I think Ari Spears was touted as the next. He was supposed to come up in the comedy scene, and they gave him Mad TV. They gave him a few things, but he never really worked out. Seemed like he got a little bit of a, alcohol problem, or just a little bit of something in his inner self. Seems like he's fighting some demons or something. You understand me?
I mean, okay, sure, he's lying. But what did he actually lie about? Can you prove what he's lying about? Then you're saying that you should get a raise based on, the.
And then Vlad exposed the brother. Vlad exposed the brother. He needs makeup artists and different things. I don't want to laugh at the brother. The brother seems to be getting in better shape, but he's always, one of these New York guys that, he don't like no other rap but New York. And he can have his favorites, but He's so stern. He don't know how to bend and bow like the willow tree. He's like an old oak tree. He's like a dinosaur. You know, old witch doctor say, "Ism, you know how to get along a little bit better with the younger peoples. Some of the older people, they too stern, like the oak tree. They don't know how to bow and blow in the wind, like the willow tree, man. And bend, man. Sometimes you gotta bend a little bit. I don't mean you soft. Gotta keep this thing rolling, man. Let's go."
Comments in the YouTube video. And again, yeah, people always like, certain videos on YouTube, but that doesn't mean that it's worth the amount of money that a person is paying for that person. Then you said something that I felt like was insignificant for the argument, that Vlad TV always wants to be seen in the public, and that you gave him free tickets and he wanted you to shout him out and you didn't shout him out because it was your time. But when you're on DJ Vlad's show, it's your and his time.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
I mean, that argument doesn't make any sense. It's not proving anything about Vlad's character. It's not proving anything about his accusations. Okay, so he wanted a shout out at a comedy club. You didn't give him the shout out. And the reason that you're using that excuse is to prove what? Again, I don't really fundamentally see where Aries Spears is making sense here about Vlad, outside of the fact that they're having a personal business disagreement. That's all I see for now. But it would heat up.
Then here's the other thing. You went and talked about my podcast partner, Andy Steinberg, who you befriended both times you came to my show.
Hey, Aries, your podcast is trash. Just saying, we ain't really feeling the podcast, though, player. Maybe you need to talk about hip hop or something. Back in the KRS One days. Melly Mel. You love that New York finger tap rap with your Timberland boots.
Now all of a sudden, you talking about him?
Yes. He's not funny.
Make that make sense.
He's not funny. I just made it make sense.
And let's get another thing straight. 9 times out of 10, when you want to boost your numbers, who do you always go to? The black community. So whether you...
Well, don't get mad at that. You wasn't getting mad when he was giving you them sticky dickies. When he was giving you that paper. The coloratas, the revis, the cheese, the gouda. Don't get mad now that he don't want to pay you no more, player.
You are using us to help your platform?
No, duh.
And I'll be real. We help each other. And I've said that. I've never disrespected you. I've never talked crazy about you. I just simply said I want my worth. But you use the black community when you need us.
Maybe you're not worth that. I can feel like I want to do a lot of things. I can feel like I'm supposed to have. Does that sound like a woman? Like you're sounding like a girl. You feel. Men don't feel. We go on facts and logic. Ain't that what y'all be saying?
And you play the black card when you in some black dussy. And when I say dussy, I don't mean the word dussy. I mean a word that starts with P that rhymes with dussy. Because that's who you are, gadget. And when I say gadget, I'm not talking about the word gadget. I'm talking about a word that starts with F that rhymes with gadget. You understand what I'm saying? You gadget dussy?
Oh. So now you was getting 4,000 the interview. You go on here, roast a man to smithereens. Aries Spears, you think you're going to get the 4,000 now? I doubt it, player. Your pocketbook is not ringing. Aries Spears, I think this was a bad move, nephew.
And I'll do you one better. I'll come on your show one more time for free. You ain't got to pay me shit. And we can talk about it right then and there so we could get the truth. Because there's 3 sides to the truth.
Now, I can say a few times on here that Aries Spears did kind of check Vlad on a few black topics and different things. So I thought they had a little bit of workplace respect.
Your story, my story, and the truth. So don't be a coward. Bring me back and let's go through it. And I'll take a
Why every time somebody don't want to do what you want, you're a coward? Why do I have to do what you want? But like I say, he did check Vlad a few times.
page out of Cannabis's book, second round knockout against LL.
There you go. You always got to talk about some New York rap scene. Here you go. Finger tap rap. Cannabis. Cannabis against LL. What? Bruh, you stuck in the 80s. When did that come out? 87? 92? That's when you thought you was at your best, your top. Cannabis against LL. It was a battle rap of age. Man, nobody want to hear that in New York. Usually they say, stand up, New York. No, sit down, New York.
We could get it live in front of the cameras on your own.
Oh, let's get it quacking.
I'll let you kick a verse. I'll let you kick them all. I'll even wait for the studio audience to applaud. Now watch me rip the tap from your arm. Stick it for your Van Gogh.
Oh, man, you want to be a rapper now. Get out of here.
Award in front of your mother first, second, and third born. Had me get on the horn. Call me Mr. Farrakhan so he could persuade me to squash it. I say now, he started it. He forgot what a hardcore artist is. You want to talk about me? The one.
Let the rhythm hit him.
The one of the best in the game. Bring it.
RAW. Yeah. Cause I get raw. Oh man. I need money. Still don't nothing move without the money. But now I learn to earn cause I'm righteous. I feel great, and maybe I might just look for a 9 to 5. And if I strive, then maybe I can stay alive. Cause I walked up the streets, whistling this, feeling out of place. Cause man, do I miss a pen and a paper, a stereo, a tape of me and every bee, and a nice big plate of fish, which is my favorite dish. But without the money, it's still a wish. Cause I don't like to dream about getting paid. So I dig into the books of the rhymes that I made. Paid in full. Why y'all want to still rap like that, man? Here I am. RAW. Can you New York brothers stop that? I love old school New York hip hop too, but y'all haven't evolved.
Bring it. Have me on. Don't be a coward. Boosie. Don't be a coward.
See, you call the man out his name. See, now we podcast trolling, podcast roasting. Everybody roasting. The politic channels are roasting each other. The Peel channels are roasting each other. The podcasters are roasting the other podcasters. This is a cold game.
Gadget, let's get it on. Because you Russian, I'll do like Drago. If he dies, he died.
No, he says here, Vlad, you only come to the black community when you need it or when you want to use us. He does mention his podcast partner. At least Ari Spears has a podcast partner called Steinberg. Steinberg is also a Jewish name. Vladimir is also a Russian Jew. So he's talking trash about his podcast partner. Again, that's inconsequential for what you're alleging. But yes, let's talk about this whole thing that Vlad don't want to pay you. Okay. This is something that we have heard about Vlad with certain people. He does pay, but yeah, Vlad at a certain point, he doesn't want to pay that much or whatever. Cool. Then the reality is if he's only you.
Yeah, man, he's trying to buy low, sell high, man. Come on, man. This is business. This is economics. This is capitalism. My father say capitalism doesn't work unless you have someone's blood to suck. That was the great Malcolm X.
Using the black community when he wants something and you're a black person and you understand that, then why do you go there in the first place? That's the thing that I'm talking about. If you know that somebody uses the black community
when he don't get his way, now he a culture vulture.
When they want something and you go to that platform and you accept money from them, what you're saying is the collaboration that I'm getting, as long as I'm getting paid, I don't really care about the black community. And Ari Spears we know that you really don't care about the black community like that. So for you to use that excuse now that you're having a disagreement with the guy, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And again, he is saying something that many people feel when it comes to DJ.
Yeah, Aries always seemed like he was more in tune with the snow community. Even though he liked hip hop to the best, he's a definitely a New York homer. No problem. You love New York, love New York. You feel like your rapper's the best. I'm a Bay Area player. I feel like my rappers, I won't say the best. I have my best Bay Area rappers. Then I have my best rappers of all time. But his best rappers of all time were all New York people. I was like, oh, come on. But I understand you can be a homer. You can love your city, rock with your city. But a lot of times in business, nephew, you got to learn how to keep the paper rolling. You don't want to cut off your hand, cut off your nose to spite your face. Okay, I'll take a little bump down and pay. Then we get the numbers up. Then we can take a little bump or two up and pay. Hey, I let you win on a couple. I win on the next one. Come on, man. This is business.
Vlad, that he is opportunistic, that he grifts the black community, that he does X, Y, and Z. But you still see these same people, largely black, going over there to do business with him. And the reason why they go and do business with him is because DJ Vlad has invested into his platform, and a lot of the black men don't. Okay, a lot of the guys don't in the industry. So when you don't invest, and then somebody else comes and invests for you, and they reap the profits of it, then when you get into a disagreement with them, all of a sudden that person is now exploitative. And that's the part that I just kind of really don't like. Again, I've had my conversations about.
I feel you on that, brother O'Shea Duke Jackson. Yeah, man, he's spending money on equipment, lighting, cameras, film crews. You say, Aries, you need a makeup crew. You say you got to get the powder, man. You know, the powder murk, canned murk. You need all that around your eyes. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your foundation going, man. You got to get your blush. You got to put your concealer, man. You got to put that concealer on you, player.
DJ Vlad, but just don't do any business with them. And then why don't you build your own stuff? Like, as a guy who started from nothing on YouTube, like, I've been in the business for 10 years. I've seen people pass me up. I mean, I'm not the best YouTuber. I'm decent. I'm trying to get better. But literally, I started this channel with, like everybody else, from zero. Nobody knew me. I had no connections. And literally, guys, having an offline presence on YouTube, it works. Shannon Sharp has showed us this. Gil's Arena has showed us this. These people who come from the outside, they're just not a YouTuber like me. They got real offline presence. These guys can build incredible YouTube channels, incredibly fast, because people know about them. People have written articles about them. They've sold out shows. I mean, it's different when you're talking about somebody like Aries Spears on that level, Corey Holcomb. I mean, these are dudes who are legit celebrities to a certain extent. Offline presence, like I'll even say Tariq Nasheed. Guys who actually do like have some level of things going on outside of social media. And Aries Spears is up there, probably more accomplished than the people I've just named. You talk about, you know, he's been in big movies, Mad TV. He's been in the game longer. So in the real sense, if you wanted to do what DJ Vlad was doing, you have all the connections to do that. You could do that yourself. But when you talk about a lot of the people in the black sector, and I keep having to go over this, yo, man, a lot of people do not want to do legit business in the black sector. You have a few that are doing it now. You know, like the Art of Dialogue is doing it. Shout out to Sean Cotton over at Say Cheese. But on Vlad's level, I mean, academics, but he doesn't really do interviews with people. You'd be surprised at how many people don't want to do it and then get mad and talk about I'm exploited. Well, you guys got a better opportunity. People know you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys like Art of Dialogue.
Basically, you saying, man, put y'all own work in. You think it's so easy? Salute to Art of Dialogue, man. Salute to Say Cheese TV. Salute to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let us use some of his content right here, man. Fair use, man. Some of y'all got to put your own work in, player.
Dialogue, Say Cheese. People, they had to get it out the mud. Aries Spears, you're walking in the door. I'll give you an example. What's that chick that used to be on Joe Budden's podcast? Melissa Ford. Melissa Ford, I hate to say it, I don't really like her podcast, but you know what Melissa Ford was able to do? Because she's Melissa Ford don't have to have almost 500,000 subscribers like me. Melissa Ford don't have to do that because Melissa Ford is who she is. She getting people on her podcast.
Hot and bothered, huh? Y'all like that name? She doing her own thing. Melissa Ford. She got it? Have y'all checked out? I don't think I'm subscribed. Don't look like O'Shea subscribed either. They showing her channel, but it don't say subscribed right there. And why you haven't subscribed to your uncle Ism? Don't subscribe, man. Like, man, and hype me up, man. Hype me up one time.
I could never get on the podcast. And it's her podcast is not even doing well. I'm talking about Clarissa Shields. I'm talking about Jess Hilarious. I'm talking about people like Charlemagne the God. You know, I mean, she's getting big time people on there. Maya, the singer Maya.
She's still fine to y'all? I mean, she's a good looking woman. I ain't just gonna say she ain't fine. You know.
I mean, these are people that I can make
got a little age on her, but she still's a beautiful woman.
Videos about all day. But, you know, if I was like, yo, come to O'Shea Duke Jackson's podcast, they're going to look at me like, who is you?
Who is you? I'm O'Shea Duke Jackson. I'm O'Shea, man. What's wrong with y'all? Sucker, dog.
Like, who you talking about? Like, nah. I mean, she had Cheyenne Bryan on. I mean, this is what happens when you're.
Damn. Well, they trying to push her. She got the nice background. Yeah, you ain't subscribed to the channel, O'Shea. Melissa Ford, Cheyenne Bryant, they just up there lying, bloviating, explicating, saying whatever. Nephew, what do I always tell you, nephew? Do you listen to me? Never, ever, ever trust a beautiful, big forehead woman. Are you an idiot? Are you a fool? What is wrong with you? You didn't come over here with Professor Ism and let me give you some game to edify your brain, to help you out, give you your manalytics. Don't you ever in your life trust a big forehead, light-skinned, exotical woman. Are you an idiot? They will deceive and disavow you. Underhand screwball. Magician tricks. The hand is quicker than the eye. Look over there. What's that right there? You will bow to one of these women. You not cold enough, nephew. You got to reverse the game on these kind of women and make them chase you. If not, you're in a diminutive position. You're chasing that exotical, that Keisha. And you want that hug, don't you? Oh, man, what is going on out here? That's the problem with the whole society. That Keisha, man. Men chasing women. Oh, my goodness. Let's get back to Vlad, man. Let's get back to Vlad before I get off cue. Go ahead, O'Shea.
When you're a real celebrity, you can do this. So I just think it's too much complaining. We leave a lot of money on the table. And if you're tired of these white folks exploiting us, get in the business. Get in the game. Do something about it. And for the love of God, shut up. Stop talking about these people that are exploiting the black community and you're there doing business with them. What are you talking about? You sound stupid. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again. It's another episode of.
Yeah, man, y'all go check out O'Shea Duke Jackson. We had Ari Spears. He's saying Vlad exposing him, exploiting him. Well, all these women do is exploit you after they leave, you suckers. You was getting money with him. Everything was cool then. It was all good just a week ago. $500 here, 1,000 there. Is it worth blowing your whole bag? At the end of the year, if you did, what do you say you did, Eric Spears? 2 videos a month. So you doing 20 videos a month, just say, for instance. We know it could be 24, 20, we just say 20 for a round number. And you getting 4 G's a pop, man. That's some pretty good paper. Now you drop down to 35. That still ain't nothing to sneeze at. You know, you're doing 20 interviews in a year. You know, at 4 bands. Well, we got 4 bands times 20. That's 80 racks. On the low, he say, man, I can't give you 80, man. I might got to give you 75,000 this year, man. We having some budget cuts and things. A lot of people are losing their jobs. AI is taking over. A lot of people at the Microsoft, the different companies, the Googles, the YouTube, they having some budget cuts. UPS, people was having some budget cuts. So if I've been giving you 80,000, 4,000 an interview, 20 interviews a year, I might got to cut you down to 75, man. Oh, no, I can't do that. What's my worth and my value? But you say when you was overseas, everybody was talking about your Vlad interviews. You understand me? So just say if you was getting 3,500. You did 3,500 times 20 shows. That's 10,000 difference. Is that much at the end of the day? You made 80,000 off Vlad last year. You only made 70 this year. Ain't too bad. Then the numbers go up. Then you say, Vlad, man, give me 77,000, man. Let's get back to my 80 and do some more interviews. Hey, this year, man, I need 100 grand. Interviews been off the hook, man. I'm doing new shows. I'm getting new appearances, you know. Because a lot of times social media, the exposure is very good for an entertainer. The witch doctor up in this thing. Eminem, the number 1 moderator in the game. SD, what's up with you, man? Yeah, man, we got old Bootsy, man. DJ Vlad, man. They say they're going through some things, man. You know, somebody not giving up the right paper. Bootsy want to do his old thing, but Bootsy might have got himself into some trouble. What are you doing, Bootsy?
A lot. Well, we'll get a lot. I got like a race scene in there.
What?
Boosie, you got a race scene?
What are you talking about? Pause.
Hold on, let me explain it. Before I fuck up.
Yeah, you about to.
It's not really a race scene. It's like my best friend, my wife, and so I'm gonna go put something in his wife drink.
Huh? You spoiling the movie at the same damn time.
With his fiance drink, and she gonna pass out, and
No, I can't do this. Where was your agent, your talent scout?
What you say? I
You
got
know
sexy
men.
lingerie. I'm gonna put her lingerie
Not your yes men, you know men.
on her. You know, kiss on her body, soft. You know, but she gonna be out. But it's like sexual. Like I wouldn't call it. It's not aggravated. I wouldn't call it aggravated.
You see how you start switching stuff with the law? You know this a player that done been in jail a few times. Penitentiary, not penitentiary, tantury.
I would call it a sexual misdemeanor.
Nah, bruh.
Something like that. A sexual misdemeanor.
Nah, bruh. See, where was Vlad at?
True misdemeanor.
Yeah.
Need help, Boosie.
It's not that kind of. It's like lotioning her body, putting her stuff on.
Oh, so you was gigoloing.
So
you was
I wouldn't call it
her.
It's like a sexual misdemeanor.
Come on, Mr. Louisiana. Yo, they said Vlad would have cut this out, man. Yo, they said Vlad would have cut this bro. Nah. This clip is diabolical already, bro. Come on, Bootsy. What you doing, Louisiana's finest? Going out sad, man. You got to pray for our brother Bootsy. Bootsy feel like he is the voice of the streets. Bootsy is, he has to put his opinion on things. A lot of people want to hear Bootsy. He's definitely a polarizing figure. I see some truth in some of the things he says. Charleston White, I see some truth in some of the things he says. These people are all men. I'm just a man. So are you. Don't believe in these people, these entertainers and stars. They let you down every time. Believe in yourself, nephew. Believe in the power of hard work. Believe in the power of your mindset. Believe in the power of determination. Believe in the power of discipline. Now, if you're a spiritual brother, you can believe in the word, the good book, whatever you want. But every time you believe in these entertainers and try to live their life, forget to live your own life, you missed out on a lot of life, nephew. Life is what you make it. It's all out there for you, nephew. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Bootsy put his stamp on the game. Say you got water, you got candy, you got food, you got soda, you got chips. Several different incomes. That's the way they moving now. The world has evolved. You used to get you a job at the plant. Retire, 401k, take care of the whole family. You could work for the Ford Motor Company. Work for Chevrolet. Now they got Tesla. Now they got AI. Now they got robots. But those labor jobs, those skilled trades are still there. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, nephew. But I know everybody want to be a podcaster. Everybody want the easy route. I'm just going to make some content. How you doing, Barb? Or you could be one of the ladies to get con with her tits. You got a plunging neckline, and y'all want to sit up and just look at her all night, no matter what she say. She could say a bunch of bull crap, but y'all want to look at her all night. I understand. Who do we follow, nephew? Oh, man, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in religion. I don't believe. Who do you believe in, nephew? What do you believe in? You got to believe in that driver next to you. You hope he stay in his lane and don't run into you on the left and the right. So you believe in something. Live your life, man. Be the best you can be. Try to be an honest player, man. That's what I want you to do. Ism, that sounds crazy. Yeah, man, be an honest player. Nobody say you couldn't be a player. Be honest about it. And the women will respect you. Hey, baby, this is me. This is how I got to do it. This is how I get out. And she can say, okay, I can respect that. Too many of y'all are liars. Take a long time for a man to be the truth. He could be free within himself. If you're living a lie, you're living in personal hell. You're living in personal misery. Because you can't be who you want to be around your woman. At your job. You got to soak yourself in liquor. You got to soak yourself in tree and that cannabis, that umbongi. In order for you to operate and feel like you can take the trials and tribulations of the world. You need that liquor to cope You need that tree so you can cope with the societal norms. What's your norm? Who are you, nephew? What do you believe in? Are you the truth or do you lie? Are you a triple S ball? Slimy, slithery snake? Who are you, nephew? Because soon as Boosie was talking about all these other rappers, now they coming out saying Boosie done ratted. All these rappers are rats. Stop believing in these rappers. Believe in yourself, nephew. But who are you? What are they going to say when they come to your day? When you ride in the back of that ambulance. That ambulance car. You'll be like, nah, this is a good brother right here. Gave me a lot of wisdom, knowledge, insight. Gave me a lot of ism. I can rewind it, play it back, and let it minister and edify my brain. So I can crack my woman cranium and impute my knowledge into her. And into her to the babies through her womb. From this phallus, the cycle of life. A lot of y'all believe in these stars. Y'all believe in these political figures. You don't even believe in yourself. You ain't even got your home life in order. You live in a living hell. Well, it's time to be the truth. Said you was a man, right? Today is the day. Yeah. Tell that woman what you want, man. Ask God for what you want. Now be careful. A lot of times you get what you ask for, nephew. It might not come exactly what you ask for, but you ask God for something. When he bring it, be ready. It's what you ask for. It come right to your doorstep. You ready to handle it? You ready to be real? Or you got to lie to that woman? You got to lie to yourself. You got to lie at your job. Only time you can be yourself is when you soak in that liquor or that tree or whatever your vice or your fix is. A young man going to go through some things in life. The ups and downs, the trials and tribulations. So I always tell you, picking that wife is the coldest thing you ever going to do in life. And the woman you pick, no matter what you say, that's a reflection of you. So if you pick the bullshit broad, you might got some bullshit with you, nephew. The more solid you get, the more solid the chick you pick, the woman that's around you, she gonna be that way and she gonna let her go. She gonna have to be that way. She should be a reflection of you. Next thing you know, she start talking like you. Next thing you know, she start laughing at your jokes. Her jokes sound like your jokes. Y'all get y'all own little words that y'all say. Only you and her know. Y'all own language. Then y'all make y'all own tribe, y'all own children, y'all own legacy. See why picking that wife is so important, nephew? You picked her. You got to deal with her. You picked this kind of life. Thug, gangbanger, now deal with it. You picked this kind of life, businessman. Now you got to deal with the corporate world, the ups and downs, the layoffs, but the big payoffs. Street guy, you want to be a demon, you got to pay the cost to be the boss. When you get caught lacking. Oh, man, it's cold, ain't it? Ice cold. And chilly cold blood. Ain't nothing but love from the man above, nephew. Salute to you. We ain't gonna never stop this game. Forever, baby. Peace, family.